Steam sales. Normally a AAA game costs $60, but in a Steam sale I could get 2 AAA games for $60. But not only AAA games are on sale, for $60 I could also get almost 60 games for about $1 a piece. But are $60 of cheap games as good as 1 AAA game for $60? Let's find out. From Beyond Prologue feels like a confused name to me. The prologue of being from the Beyond is being alive. Like, why would it choose? I have a 1080. I have a GTX 1080. I think I can do better than ultra low. Like, I don't have the 2000 series yet, but give me a break. Yeah, I think in this game I can manage beyond ultra low. Ooh, that mouse acceleration. What is with that? Why? Why? Oh, but it wants me to press start, so maybe it just wants me to use a controller anyway. Nope, that's not doing anything. Which button might be start? It's enter! Deep within the recesses of the Bradford Library, Professor Crawford Tillinghast, anthropologist... Commas! Jesus Christ! Was immersed in archaic tomes and long-neglected records, searching for a specific... Was he searching for a specific, or was he searching for a specific and line of scientific inquiry? His investigations eventually uncovered a thread for further scrutiny. The subject was a seldom mentioned and consistently obscured medieval village. From brief mentions in the ancient tome... Graphics amazing, by the way. He ascertained it was a place enlivened with the exchange of ideas, populated with practitioners that experimented in the power of channeled thought. Descriptions of grand ceremonies, a bizarre temple, and interactions with unearthly beings filled the professor with both exuberance and trepidation. After further research and endless lambasting from his colleagues, finally you learn to use a comma! He mounts a one-man expedition in the winter of 1910. December 29th, 1910. So the winter of 1911, then. Because that... Yeah. Like, whatever.
So, as I was saying, this was made by the same people who made Dungeons, the Eye of Draconis.
Oh, wow, really? It has a very, very different art style. And I didn't dislike that game at all, with a heavy pull, the break and... Commas! Jesus Christ! Okay, let me okay, here is the reason why you learn to write with grammar. Yes, it is harder to write grammatically correctly, and yes, usually you can read through things that are grammatically messy, but you write with grammar because it makes it easier to read. You are benefiting the hundreds of people who are trying to read your game by putting a f***ing comma there! Just give me a comma! With a heavy pull, comma, the brake engages, comma, and your motor car shudders to a stop. You kill the engine, comma, and step out of the vehicle. If your calculations are correct, and then you have... Oh, God, the inconsistency is even worse. You should be making a career establishing discovery forthwith. Oh, I am now him. Okay, so it looks like this is Oregon Trail style, maybe? Look. Oh! Your motor car. Okay, fine. Ooh. So, okay, I'm not... The thing with the mouse acceleration is I'm playing this over parsec, so it's possible that something in there is screwing it up, so I don't want to complain too much about the mouse acceleration. The crunch of crisp snow underfoot. Sting of piercing winter air. You adjust your scarf and head, comma, and head into the woods. I didn't adjust my scarf and head, did I? I adjusted my scarf, comma, and headed into the woods. Winter's cold breath blows the trees. Small clumps of snow shed from the swaying frosted pines. A deer trail branches... A deer trail? What is that? A deer... Oh, a deer's tracks branch right from the long, overgrown ancient trade route that lies before your run-on sentence.
I was gonna say this game looks very Shadowgate-like.
So I don't know Shadowgate. It looks like it clearly has an aesthetic. Godvin points out my eternal search for the missing commas in this game. Maybe I will find a treasure trove of commas at the end. It looks extremely polished in the same way as the last game by these people looked extremely polished, and I'm assuming once again not amazing reviews.
It's actually 100% positive out of 36 reviews.
Fantastic, good. It's like this seems like a very, very polished sort of adventure-ish game, I guess. You follow the deer tracks. This time they're tracks. Last time they were a trail. They lead coronavirus. They lead to a small clearing. You hear the cries of wolves in the distance. In this area, come on! You see a series of paw prints trailing off in every direction. A thicket of briar is to the right. The worst thing is, like, the writing is actually pretty good. It's just that, and really even, like, the grammar is fine, except that the commas would really make it much more readable. A thicket of briar is to the right, blocking the entrance to the forest canopy. Blocking the... What? What do you mean blocking the entrance to the canopy? The canopy is the thing on top. You mean the forest under the canopy? So I'm like this game is obviously the kind of game that you could spend hours in. Like even if I spend my sort of top 15 minutes I'm willing to spend, I won't really get a good sense of the game, but it seems great. Like it seems for this sort of style of sort of text-based, it really feels like a Commodore 64 era sort of almost storybook text adventure game. Like that seems to be the area they're looking for, and it's great. They've got a distinct style. The writing is good, except they don't know how commas work. Good. Is it worth $1? Definitely. Since you're always looking at the pages unsingable, how much does it cost normally?
Normally it costs $2.99.
$3. $3. Go buy this game. It's amazing. It's well worth it. If you like the video, do leave a like below. Cheers from Yahweasel.